Hi everyone. Earlier this year I took my Chevy Equinox EV on the road trip that you see on this slide, and I'd like to talk a little bit about the approach I use for planning charging stops along the way. What you see here on the screen is a sample of the map that's available within a program called PlugShare. And those indicators that you see on there are the kinds of DC fast chargers that I can use with my particular car. So what I prefer to do is I move along the route that I'll be taking and I jot down the information about any of those chargers that may be available along the way. And as you can see from the little square that opens up, here's one that I picked that happens to be at a Sheetz in Bedford, Pennsylvania, and you can see the address for it and all of that. So I take all of that information that I found about the chargers that are available along the route that I'll be taking, and I put it into this spreadsheet. And here's a portion of the spreadsheet. As you can see, I've got the location, whether it's a Sheetz gas station or a highway rest area or whatever. I've got a column for the network, and there are various networks that we have to deal with our type of charging that we need to do. And of course, the number of stations. I have the address in there so that I can put that into my GPS when I'm ready to navigate to the particular station. And then I've also included a column where I actually calculate the distances between each one. That way there I can figure if I'm interested in, say, going about 150 miles, I can figure out which charger is close to that, and then I can figure out what the distance is to the next one if I should run into a problem and so on. And then, of course, the first column there has all of the distances between them on my way up to Oshkosh. And the second column has the distances that I'm going to encounter on the way back from Oshkosh. And this again becomes very handy in that I can pick what I need and then go from there. Now, one of the problems those of us who do not drive Teslas have is that we're going to encounter different networks as we go along. The three major ones are Electrify America, EVgo, and ChargePoint. Now, theoretically, when you show up at one of these chargers, they usually have a card reader, and you're supposed to be able to tap your card there for payment, and away you go. But the reality is, I hear a lot of stories of those card readers not working. So all three of these major ones, I have their apps downloaded on my phone, and I've established a payment method within that app, and I can use the app to get the charge session started. Now, there are some other ones that I came across along the way, and I figured I would deal with those when I get to them if I ended up using them. Most of the time, I was charging within these three networks, so everything was pretty well covered. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.